Hello, hello. Alright, everyone, so sorry I'm late. The little kitten woke up a little ahead of schedule, so I... Hold on. Let me make sure you can hear me first before I start yapping. Just a sec. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Alright, so again, so sorry I'm late. The kitten woke up ahead of schedule, so yeah, I just decided to feed it first before I started streaming. Okay, so once more, I want to apologize for having to stop the stream all of a sudden yesterday. I think what it was because I was drinking soda. So usually when I stream, I have like either water or some kind of cold tea. Like right now I have milk tea with me and also water. I actually very rarely drink soda. So like yesterday, I think it was the first time I drank any kind of carbonated drink in this year, maybe I drank it like one other time, but yeah, I think it's just because of that, you know, my body just doesn't know how to handle carbonated drinks anymore, and that somehow, I don't know, resulted in me, you know, and all of the gases in my stomach building up and making me want to puke. So yeah, I basically just puked a bit yesterday. This might be TMI, but straight after I finished the stream, I just went to the bathroom and puked. But I should be okay today. I haven't had any soda yet, and right now I have what's it called? Buttercream strawberry tea and just normal water here with me. So that should mean that I'll be okay. So let's just continue with yesterday's interlude. Where are you, Roland? Roland! Okay, now from where we last left off, Roland is one of the producers or directors of his own little Truman show. He's not the star, so he's not Truman. He's one of the people behind the scenes who's lying to Truman, basically. This guy isn't named Truman. I forgot what his actual name is, but his short name is Randy? I think Roland... No, not Randy. Mandy. Roland calls him Mandy. So now, I think we left off with Mandy finding out what's going on. Mandy's confronting Roland. Audience clapping, audience enjoying, audience chewing popcorn, audience cheering. Do you chew popcorn? Do you not just eat it and swallow it? I don't know. I guess depends on the popcorn size. Roland! Mandy, why are you here? Yes, why indeed. I said that I trust you. Why else would I escape and come looking for you? Escape? Roland, I have to apologize to you. I told you that everything I did earlier was because I saw Kay, but there's more to it than that. I was patrolling 5th Avenue the other day. As always, it was overcrowded, but I suddenly had a strong impulse, a feeling that I had to do it. Do what? I followed the patrol route and went to the outdoor cafe on the roof of Building 7. I found a corner out of view and jumped down, then doubled back on the route I just patrolled. Okay, Mandy's smart. I'm surprised no one had any cameras on him while he was doing all this. Obviously, jumping from the 3rd floor hurt like hell, considering I hadn't been trained to jump from such a height. But I didn't care about the pain. I was more focused on what I'd seen. 5th Avenue, which was crowded with people just a few minutes ago, was empty. Oh, looks like a scene from 8 acts ago. Dang it. The camera crew was filming a commercial with me at that time. There weren't enough extras in the group. No one reported this oversight to me. So he is like the director then, if people were supposed to report to him and stuff. And yeah, apparently no one had any cameras on him. This is supposed to be a live show, right? They could just stop filming him to film a commercial? Okay. When I saw that, some random person appeared out of nowhere, got right in my face, and started rambling incoherently about thanking me for maintaining the peace. Oh? When he left, 5th Avenue was back to being overcrowded again. It was almost like the naked emperor scrambling for clothes after finally being caught. Ah, that guy was just distracting him. Oh. I don't know how long it's been, but after that, every time I'm out on patrol or keeping the peace, something feels off. After that, patrolling, enforcing the law, something was bothering me. Hey, Sticks! Hello, welcome! Hi! I'm so sorry I had to cut yesterday short and start today a little late, but I'm here now, and hopefully I can finish this whole thing tonight. I've got this nagging feeling that there's something wrong with this world. Mandy, what are you talking about? Like just now, when I was locked up in the detention center, after you left, Omi came to try and talk me out of it. It's just all too coincidental. Like, it's staged. Like, something keeps trying to push me in some direction. Okay, I thought he came here to confront Roland, but it looks like he doesn't know yet that Roland is a part of it. That, I don't know, maybe he still thinks that Roland is just some innocent kid who got dragged into this, probably. So I broke out. I broke out to find you. Some of the medical spray from the can I broke earlier got onto your shoes. It was just a little, but even then, despite all the footprints in the police station, how could I mistake my knight's footprints? So I followed the trail here. The medical spray! The product placement betrayed us! A lot of people tried to stop me along the way, but I pushed through them. I broke through the barrier. I broke through barrier after barrier. Okay. I even knocked over that old man standing in front of the door outside, and as expected, they made no attempt to hurt me, just like that gangster this morning. Yeah, because he's the star. They can't hurt the star of the show. The more I see, the more I feel that something is trying to stop me. That's why I'm telling you all of this. Roland, everything about this world keeps getting stranger, except for you. You're the only one I can trust. Buddy. Oh, buddy, about that. You sure you wouldn't trust this old guy? But I can't imagine. Roland, are you one of them? So he knows. Okay. He's figured it out mostly. Roland's mind races to come up with an explanation. How to weave this into the narrative. Tell him that he's being stalked? Would adding such an extreme shift in the story affect the ratings? Not the ratings, Roland. Don't worry about that now. Wasn't in a good condition yesterday. Yeah, I think it was just because I was drinking soda while I was streaming. I'm pretty sure that was like the first or second time I've drank soda this year. So I think rarely drinking soda has made my body not used to the carbonation anymore. So, yeah, all the bubbles did not settle well in my tummy and I had to barf. But I'm okay now today. I was even okay enough to do some yard work. Before Roland has time to fabricate an excuse, Mandashti takes a few steps forward, grabs his shoulders, and gives him a look of sincerity. No, I know you, Roland. I know you never stab me in the back. You're my knight. Oh no, he's got the anime eyes in the shadow thing. You're being threatened, aren't you? Forced to participate in this false world? Whatever it is, you can tell me. I need to know. I'll believe whatever you say. I'm guessing, maybe if Obito in Naruto, if he did succeed in his Tsukinome Eye of the Moon plan, I wonder if any people... Supposedly, no one was supposed to be able to break free. But if someone did manage to break free from the Genjutsu, this would be what it feels like, I think. Just tell me, and we can escape. We can leave this false world. I'm begging you, Roland. Tell me. Cameras KE for OC1, power off. Begin playback memories. More work to do. Memories. What was that? Roland places his hand on the baton at his waist that he always carries as a deputy. Gently pressing... I thought he was the chief. Sheriff. Never mind. Gently pressing a button on the baton and taking a deep breath, he bends down, twists his waist, and gives Mandashti a sharp jab to the stomach. Roland! After a few screams, Mandy's body twitches and quickly collapses onto the ground, motionless. Did he actually kill the guy? I don't think so. I don't think he's dead. I think he just got, what's it called? Got electrocuted? But that could kill someone, right? Can't go anywhere without my trusty EMP. Breathing heavily, he squats down and lifts Mandy's motionless head. Having bashed his head from the fall, the wound reveals an intricate mechanoid component. Oh, Mandy's a mechanoid. Where are you, memory chip? Bingo. Roland reaches into the mechanoid and pulls out the chip. With the chip in hand, he suddenly collapses onto the ground. Okay, so they said that they were making this whole Truman Show thing because people were complaining about how every show is basically about mechanoids now, or only has mechanoids in it now. And apparently they were doing the same So they're lying to their audience too, not just to Mandy. Okay. His breathing gradually stabilizes, but his body is still shaking, as if the baton in his hand has shocked him, causing his entire arm to tremble. With a slight touch, the mechanoid has crumbled to the ground just now and lost all functionality. It lays there, motionless, like a corpse. Okay, he really did kill Mandy. Dang. Dang, Roland. So it almost feels like stabbing a real person with a knife. I'm both shocked and also not. That's basically my entire feeling for this interlude so far. Shocked and not. Because it's still Roland. It's still... All of this still seems very in character for him. It's just the plot that shocked me. He moves his fingers. Sweat from his palms drips down along his arm. For a moment, he thought it was fluid from the mechanoid. Looking at the palm of his hand for a long time, Roland finally confirms that it wasn't a person he knocked unconscious, but a mechanoid named Mandy. A mechanoid arranged by the show to deceive the audience into making them think they were watching a live broadcast. Roland, are you okay? He wasn't sure how long he'd been sitting on the ground. A crew member breaks down the door with a maintenance box. Nefertiti, you finally made it. I pulled out the memory chip. The team should still be awake by now. Have them wipe the mechanoid's memory. The props team did a lousy job, so you'll have to take care of that. Oh, and the security guard at the door? The protocol for not injuring the lead is set too high. I never expected him to resort to violence. That didn't stop him this time. It was an oversight on my part. I am shocked, but not that shocked. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I mean, it's still Roland. It's just, I didn't expect this kind of backstory for Roland, you know? I wasn't expecting the Truman Show. By the way, Rojak, welcome back. Hello. I think the director should take it from here. I need to go back to the lounge. Okay, so he's not the director. He's maybe a producer then? Because all of the crew seem to report to him too. I think the crew might need to change their performance policy and make preparations in advance. Roland hands the memory chip to Nefertiti, stands up, and staggers to leave. But before he can leave, the broad palm of a hand grabs his shoulder, stopping him in place and causing him to lose his balance. He falls to his knees with a loud thud. Roland, you look like death warmed over. Nefertiti's voice is heavy. Roland can hear that he's trying to keep his voice as soft as possible. Now that both of them are in shadows, it really looks like they're just, you know, a couple of blobs. What's the point of showing me these two blobs? It's okay, I get it. I really do. You're exhausted. You're not feeling well. The first time you did something like that, you puked your guts out on set like you actually killed someone. Oh, this is not the first time he's had to do it to Mandy? Okay. But, oh, maybe because he did that the first time, maybe Mandy was starting to figure it out? And Roland was the one who, you know, killed him, who stopped him that first time? Maybe that was what ended up with him becoming the producer? You know, basically he, like, proved himself, that he was willing to do anything to protect the show. But after that, you regained your composure, smiled, and said to me, "All cameras on me." You held your own for 10 minutes as we cleaned everything up off screen. Back then, your smile really encouraged us. Well, not anymore. The smile of the Roland we know is anything but encouraging. After that, we knew we'd survive no matter what the accident may be. You don't puke anymore, and we're getting better at dealing with these kinds of situations. You see, even now, even if it is being replayed outside, the audience still feels that our show is real. They don't have a devastating expression, so shadows it is. You would think that, you know, maybe they need to create it first before they put everything in shadows, but I'm pretty sure we've never seen Nefertiti without the shadows. So as far as we know, he really is just some kind of blob that they put a few spikes on. And for the sake of maintaining this reality, we need to keep it together until the end. When does the show end, though? Like, would this kind of show... I don't really remember the Truman Show, but did they ever mention that they were gonna, like, follow Truman up until death? So, like, was there gonna be, like, an actual on-screen death, as in someone actually dying in a show? So, is that what they were planning too? But Mandy is a mechanoid, so they could just, you know, eventually, like, make the show go on forever. We have overcome so many crises, We'll overcome this one too, because you're a professional, and so are we. Nefertiti's hand on Roland's shoulder lets go. Roland hears several clicks from the operation terminal. The nearest underground lounge is next door. I've already adjusted it to make you feel right at home. I'll deal with the higher-ups. I know you can't share your pain with your family, but at least I hope you can get some proper shut-eye. Thanks, Nefertiti, but I'm okay. I'm a professional. How old is Roland supposed to be? Is he like just a short guy, just a short king? Or is he like an actual child? I really can't tell. They were planning that in the Truman Show. Yes, okay. Yeah, so maybe they would do that with Mandy too. Just, you know, make the mechanoid look older throughout the years. And then I guess eventually once everyone's tired of the show and the ratings have dropped so low, they'll just kill him off. Maybe like show him in well, they can't really do something like a car accident or anything, right? Because then wouldn't that count as murder? So maybe they'll show him dying in his bed or something, right? Roland grins, gets up and looks back. Nefertiti kneels over Mandashti and begins to repair him. Because, yeah, if they planned him to die in an accident, then that would be premeditated murder. Because even if the main actor doesn't know that the show is scripted, it's still scripted. So scripting someone's death would be murder. So yeah, I guess they could have potentially been planning to leave Mandy to die in his bed. Roland grins, gets up and looks back. Nefertiti kneels over Mandashti and begins to repair him. Mandashti's robotic glass eyes are wide open. Nefertiti says it's a characteristic of the model. But somehow Roland feels that even though he'd lost power, he's still looking at him. You would think that in this world where, you know, there's mechanoids everywhere and there are tons of shows about mechanoids or starring mechanoids, the viewers would be able to realize that Mandy's a mechanoid. Unless, you know, he's completely custom-made and, like, really, really realistic. But there's gotta be some parts of him that people would be like, hey, I know that mechanoid model, or something. Your name's Roland? Thanks for saving me. I'm a deputy after all. My duty is to protect my superiors. Don't say that. I need to give you a reward. But recently, the station's budget is a bit strapped for cash. It's decided then. From now on, I'll make you my knight. Knight? Yeah, that'll do. Legend has it. Gallant knights were willing to sacrifice their lives for what they believed in. I've seen that book you carry with legends about knights. I know you're a huge fan. Ah, little Roland with his little fairy tale book about knights and stuff. Oh, that? Well, someone gave it to me. That's not important. What's important is that from what you did just now to save me, I can see that you have glory and strong ideals in your heart, and that you're willing to sacrifice yourself for. That's not important. Yeah, who gave it to you isn't important. What's important is what I think of you. You act and think like a knight. That police uniform of yours isn't exactly what they used to wear, but that doesn't mean you can't be a knight, so you're a knight. A knight. Yeah, maybe you're right. I have the spirit, don't I? Well, my liege, I shall be your knight. Let us work together for the sake of our shared ideals. And then in the future, he'll be like, well, Miss Luna, my queen, I shall be your knight. Again, even though this whole plot and storyline is shocking, it still feels like it's very in character for Roland. So like, I kind of like that, you know, it doesn't feel like Roland is a completely different character that just resembles the Roland that we know. Phew, you alright? You're not hurt, are you? You can speak? Seems like you're still responsive. Good, you're still alive. Sorry, I got a little carried away. When I rushed in to look for you, I'd almost given up hope, but you survived. Amazing. For a second there, I thought that wasn't the real you, like someone was impersonating you. No, what the hell am I saying? That's my knight. It's only natural that a narrow risk with death leads to a miracle, haha. Oh? Wait, is this supposed to hint at the fact that the Roland that's, you know, in charge now isn't the original Roland from the show? Oh, maybe the one that he met and called a knight was Roland's brother, the one who won't answer his phone, and that one actually died, but they replaced him with the brother that looks like him? Maybe? Glad you see the parallel with the current Roland. He's still a simp, but he's pretending to be a simp now. It's just eventually the act turns real. Only for Miss Luna. Well, I'm sorry to doubt you just now. You are my knight. Don't worry about it. Just a simple misunderstanding. How embarrassing. What's gotten into me? For some reason, I've started to feel like everything around me is fake. Ah. Again, I feel so bad for the people who actually feel like that, you know? People who are going through psychosis and like can't differentiate between reality and fantasy. That's so sad, man. How could even you deceive me? No, no, I don't believe it. You promised me that you'd be my knight. Okay, so this was the first time it happened, I guess. No, no, I know you, Roland. I know you never stabbed me in the back. You're my knight. You're being threatened, aren't you? Forced to participate in this false world? Whatever it is, you can tell me. I need to know. I'll believe whatever you say. I gotta say, you know, I usually really like these plot points in shows and stories and stuff. Um, like, you know, the character that we followed for so long turns heel and either betrays them or like turns out was never a part of the team in the first place. The first thing that comes to mind is in Assassination Classroom. Spoiler alert, I guess, but the green-haired girl turns out to have been a tentacle monster after Koro Sensei this whole time. So yeah, I like it when they do stuff like that, but I especially like it when it's done well, you know? When it makes sense why the character would betray them, or like why we should have realized from the start that that character was never part of the team in the first place. Just tell me, and we can escape. We can leave this false world. I'm begging you, Roland. Tell me. Oh. Okay, hold on. I hear meowing. Was I being too loud? I just fed you. What do you want? Huh? Also, the kitten is very loud now. The kitten actually speaks now. So that's one less thing for me to worry about. Vomit. Okay, now let me put you in my lap. Okay, you try to sleep. Try to sleep. I'm sorry I was being too loud. As the best lounge for actors in the park, the underground lounge is completely insulated. Not even an air raid could be heard here. I mean, yeah, they gotta have a place away from Mandy where he can't see all of the people in his life gathered in one place and resting, huh? Oh. So obviously, no one outside will hear the sound of vomiting and crying. Bleh. No, don't make me vomit again. I already vomited yesterday. Damn it. How many times has it been? Huh. How many times? So they've had to do this more than twice? Building such a large studio with the intent of keeping a human caged in it for decades without them realizing it is obviously impossible. But if they were a mechanoid that you could reprogram their memory and repair well, then it's easy. The most genuine reaction without the facade of acting, making it the art of our times. All of this was just a lie made up as a commercial selling point. In the end, all the controversies and praises about this program were directed at a non-existent goal. Yeah, you were just lying to your viewers this whole time. I'm sure that'll go over well once, you know, once the cat's out of the bag. Speaking of cat, can you stay still? Where do you want to go? Just stay in my lap. Where? Meaningless, like the lies he said on the comms. Any slip-up will cause the whole thing to come crashing down, then I'll get sent home. It was all just an act, a spur-of-the-moment joke. No matter how many times it comes crashing down, the crew will just rewrite the lead's memory and do whatever it takes to appease the audience as they push Roland and other actors to continue the show. Every time they rewrite it, he ends up throwing up in the dark lounge, away from anyone else to see. So every time they have to rewrite Mandy's memory, I guess is what he means. What are you doing? Stop. Stop. What's wrong? Come on, go back to sleep. I know you're not hungry. I already fed you. Cold and trembling, Roland feels too weak to stand, but he just wipes the corners of his mouth, forces himself up, and cleans up the mess. After that, he crashes onto the bed. The bed feels soft. A faint fragrance can be smelled. According to Neferti, none of the actors can stay awake for more than a minute on it. Ooh, magic bed. Yet Roland has never slept well on it. Never mind, not magic enough. Only after restarting Mandashti has he ever been allowed to use this lounge, and every time he comes here, as soon as he closes the door, acid reflux rushes up from his stomach. After throwing up his guts, he doesn't even have the strength to sleep. Huh. Night, eh? You really wish to night me. Guess you could call me Sir Pukes-a-lot or something. At least you're seeing the humor in this, kind of, Roland. All thanks to a slip-up from the props team. And that scene he caused, that's the identity he got stuck with. But then again, this identity has shown its justification time and time again because of that mechanoid. This Roland interlude, hold on. Cat, stay still. This Roland interlude alongside Live Imperia are the last two interludes, so they are extra long. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I saw one other interlude after this. So, I guess those are the last two, meaning that none of the newer characters get interludes, huh? That's a little sad. But with a simple reboot of the mechanoid, any memory of this disappears. Every time Mandy finds himself betrayed, the trust and despair in the mechanoid's eyes disappear completely under the impact of the EMP. I really envy that about mechanoids. It's so easy to forget. Roland rolls up his sleeves, revealing numerous scars under the nightlight. Some were his, some were makeup, but far more were self-inflicted. I'm not surprised Roland's, the kind of person who would self-harm. In the scene just now, he grabbed the mechanoid's arm and told him that he was a real human. His feelings were genuine. He wasn't acting. Really? Just hilarious. Just a few hours ago, he said that the show was entirely scripted. But in that moment, Mandy seemed to be a real human, worried for himself and his companions, while Roland was just a robot following a script and the lies in his earpiece. The chapters have enough about them, so it's unnecessary. Okay. Despicable. He wants to puke his brains out. But instead, he cuts his arm to check that whatever flows out from underneath his skin is really blood, not mechanical fluid. I wonder... I don't remember if they mentioned this before, but I wonder if the current Roland does that, the construct Roland. Just to remind himself that he's not human anymore. And that, he's an ascendant with the punishing virus running through his veins or something. He's still young, and the cut is not deep. It should heal quickly, but it's not as fast as the rate with which he keeps needing to confirm his humanity. Sleep already. Why are you being so active? You're supposed to be sleeping. You're supposed to be in a food coma. The old scars on Roland's arms are replaced with new wounds, just like his memory of Mandy each time he calls him a knight. Huh. Maybe I've got as many battle scars as the knights in those legends. The word knight dates back to ancient times as a spiritual symbol and often appears in the show. Of course, Roland is familiar with the term, but to prepare for his role, he had to read numerous books on the matter. Do they not have, Britain anymore in this world? Because I know that Britain still, knights people. Like, even if they aren't, armor-wearing warrior knights, they still knight people who they want to honor, I guess. Like Sir Ian McKellen. So do they just not have those anymore either? According to legends, a knight is bound by loyalty to someone in exchange for whatever glory they seek. The knight will face adversity, ready to die for their principles. Whether they are forsaken by their friends and family or stranded in the wilderness, everything is for loyalty. Even if the knight was to die at the hands of his enemies, he would have no regrets. The knight only pursues that which fulfills the ideals of the king. More like a clown. Like a clown trying to fool everyone with his red nose and that painted-on smile. Roland sits up. Oh, there's another! Okay. And turns to look at himself. That Roland, with his tufts of hair, appears to be in high spirits, not overcome with exhaustion. Or is he looking in a mirror? And that's what this is. He smiles at Roland, playfully shaking the EMP device disguised as a baton. Oh, Roland, we meet again. Hello there. Or is this the stunt actor, stunt double? You don't seem to get enough sleep. Guess you had to deal with Mandy again, huh? Tis tis, how many times have you been here? You're assuming the UK government still exists. Yeah, I guess. I would, you know, I would think that most of the countries as we knew them, like Russia isn't Russia anymore, it's ARU, and China is like Kowloon now. I'm guessing, I should have known that there's no more UK. It's all due to that guy from the prop team who asked for leave at such an important time. Who knows if the flashback properly connects to the current show? If not, the team's gonna have to rack their brains to figure out how to explain this to the audience. Excuses, excuses. Last time it was because there were issues at the set. Before that, there was a power failure. Why not tell everyone the truth? The lead is a mechanoid. His tech is malfunctioning. Oh, he's malfunctioning. Lies, deceit. We deceived the audience. We deceived Mandy. We deceived everyone. Yes, it's wrong, but it's just a matter of supply and demand. As long as it makes people happy and entertained, who cares? If enough people yearn for this so-called genuine reaction, we shall provide them with what they want. Even if it's just a charade, as long as the audience thinks it's true, then everything is, isn't it? Yeah? If it's a lie that everyone believes, then is it still a lie? Like Emphorius? Whether or not he's real, our lies are clever enough to come true. If this facade is realistic enough, he may even be more real than if he was truly human. So don't worry about anything, just go along for the ride, Roland. Don't you have dreams you hope to pursue? Don't you expect to spend time with your family? You've been here all this time because of those dreams, haven't you? What do you want, I'm talking to the kitten, by the way. What do you want? You're being so squirmy. I just fed you. Usually after I just feed it, it'll just sleep. Be in a food coma. But this time, I don't know. Do you want more food? Okay, let me finish this note first, and then I'll feed you, okay? I'll try, maybe, see if it really is just hungry. The men and women on this stage are just a group of actors. All actors inevitably leave the stage. Don't worry, as long as you earn enough money, endure enough experience, and live the life you want, Mandy, Knight, and so on, all will become the past. Hang in there, Roland. Hang in there. Is that not a stunt double? Roland steps back from the mirror and falls on the bed. The EMP baton in his hand falls to the ground. Article 80 of the Employee Handbook says that when you have doubts, you should give yourself psychological counseling. How considerate. Give yourself psychological counseling? And that's considerate? Okay. Lying to the audience by saying it's a live broadcast. Lying to Mandy by saying all his adventures are true. Lying to Neferti about being professionals. Even lying to Rolmo. How much longer can I live like this? Spirit! Hi! Did you change your PFP again? I'm doing okay, I'm doing okay. Hello! Welcome back. Don't feed it too much, it'll always eat when you give it. It will never say no. Ah, okay. Yeah. But then what does it want? Is your water bottle not hot enough? You want me to replace the hot water in the water bottle, maybe? How much longer can I live like this? Mom, Dad, Rolmo, I miss you all. I love to see what you tell people about me. How you give out that hideous merchandise. How happy Rolmo is with some extra spending money. I really want to get out of this falsehood. I want to escape. Huh. Look at me. Who am I putting up the act for? Okay, let me try to... I'll try to replace the water bottle. I'll try to give it a bit of milk. See if maybe that's it. Who are you feeding? The kitten? Yeah, the kitten just suddenly woke up. I gave it some food and stuff before the stream, but then it just woke up all of a sudden. I'm gonna try feeding it for a bit, okay guys? Give me like 10 minutes. I'll be back. Hey, I'm back. Oh my god, I didn't realize that I left the mic on. I'm back. You're gonna go on your walk, Spirit, okay? Uh, let's see. uh, you're right. Yeah, you're right during the Feed the Kitty time. Hi, Wesley. Hello, hello, welcome back. Yes, hello. Is that the black silence? Um, I have no idea what that's supposed to refer to, but welcome anyway, yes. Hello. Yeah, so the kitten is now finally quiet. I replaced the hot water bottle. I gave it a bit of milk. It didn't want much, so it just had a teeny bit. And then I also helped it poop and pee a bit. It didn't poop this time, just pee. So yeah, I just put it back inside the box, and it's quiet now. I think it's in a food coma this time. A proper food coma, hopefully. Alright, so before I start this, just want to double check for the hidden achievement stage action scene. Okay, this stage. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Mandashti attacks Roland's enemies. Help Mandashti fight off the mechanoids together. Mandashti will attack first, but will attack you if there are no enemies. Make sure Mandy's health stays above 1 bar. Okay. You feel if Mandy stops moving, your attacks can damage Mandy. Okay, don't hurt Mandy. You succeed if Roland comments on H7M. Okay, alright. So just, don't hurt Mandy and don't let Mandy get hurt. Got it, sounds easy enough. Roland? Roland? Roland, what's wrong? What's with the daydreaming? Huh? Oh, are you alright? We have to investigate the address on the document. It's too dangerous to be daydreaming at a time like this. Sorry, you zoned out there for a second. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Alright. Mandy leans against the street wall and scratches his cheek. Roland faces the road as if observing the traffic, but his eyes are on the simulated sunlight, forcing himself not to fall asleep. Ah, so this whole thing... Yeah, I guess if it's in a studio, in a huge studio, then the sunlight would also be fake. Oh. Suddenly, Mandy pats him on the shoulder. Hey, when this mission is over, how about I give you some time off? Why? Every time I've seen you recently, you've seemed distraught. You haven't been acting yourself recently, but not like you're under pressure from the mission. Roland, your depression is showing, Roland. You're supposed to be an actor. I'm not sure if it's something I did, but I understand if you don't want to tell me. Maybe it's just a king being overly worried about his knight. Maybe you'll feel better after some time to yourself. What do you say? Really? Thank you so much. Not out of the script, but out of sincere concern. It's even more confusing. Right as he raises his hand to thank Mandy as usual, his sights first fall on a short baton. It's the same EMP baton he used to knock Mandy unconscious yesterday. Okay, so that was yesterday. His hand becomes all sweaty from gripping it. He feels like, as soon as he lets go, Mandy will find out something's wrong and begin questioning him again. I just remembered that I left something at the station. I'll see you around. That was smooth, Roland. That seemed very, very natural. I'm sure he's not worried anymore. Roland takes a few steps back and starts running before Mandy can respond. Oh, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be so loud while I read this out. I might wake up the kitten again. Hi, Kashiki. Welcome. You missed kitten feeding time. Hopefully the kitten stays asleep this time. Around the corner, a crew member he knows is on standby. Pulling off script now? But you rarely do that. What's wrong? See, everyone knows you're depressed, Roland. I forgot some of the new script from last night. I need to go over my lines. Just give me 8 minutes. It's kind of weird to think that a show like this would need scripts, especially because the main character himself doesn't have a script, so like, I know maybe they could write down some lines to get the plot going or something like that, you know, but still, it's not like you can write scripts for what the main character is gonna say, because you don't know what the main character is gonna say unless they pre-programmed Mandy to say certain things already. The script also left some leeway in it. The next scene is the investigation set on M1L. Use the extras to buy some time until I come back. Don't worry, I'll finish the scene. Understand. I'll get right on it. Watching the Ferdy run off, Roland looks for a patch of shade. After confirming that Mandy is nowhere to be seen, he huddles up on the ground. If he starts going crazy again, then I'll get him with the EMP from behind. No, no, no. Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We've already taken enough precautions. The higher-ups screened all the extras and rewrote the scripts yesterday. I've got plenty of backup if that happens again. There won't be any problems. There won't. Believe in yourself, Roland. Everyone believes in you. You're a professional. This isn't your first rodeo. Get a hold of yourself. Just this once. Yeah. Yeah, saying all this would definitely help. Sure, manifest it, Roland. Do your worst. Do your best. What's up? Hmm? Is he falling asleep? Drowsiness and anxiety pound on his overly caffeinated brain. Falling asleep in the middle of his performance would be a disaster, one which he needs to avoid at all costs. He pinched a nerve and forces himself to hang in there. Right as his head drops, he catches himself. He struggles as he drifts in and out of sleep as if deliberately torturing himself. Heck, I don't even dare sleep because every time I do, something happens. I downed a bunch of espresso before the performance, but it doesn't seem to be working. Guess I'll relax and check some data. Roland. I mean, if he really doesn't have the time, then I guess there is no time to sleep. I'm not exactly the kind of person who can just fall asleep like that either. But Roland, come on. Finally tired of dealing with his internal struggle, he grabs the terminal next to him. Finally tired of his depression. Okay, looking at the time, there's still enough time for him to catch up on new data for today. Let's see, how's everyone doing today? Wow, daily activities at the fuck? 10,997,108%. Hahaha, that's awesome. Wow. Was the target daily activity 0? As if we'd ever get numbers that high. What, even aliens tuned in to watch our show? Ah, this machine is always on the fritz. Oh well, that's why the number was so weird. It's meant to seem weird. Roland shakes his head and stands in a beam of sunlight. He closes his eyes and tries to hear the subtle sound of the autofocusers around him. He does not feel like he's in the sun, but rather standing beneath an array of countless cameras. Isn't that what you're doing? He has not looked carefully at the park setting in quite some time, even though the prop team deliberately aged the city. If you look at more closely, you can see that everything is made of state-of-the-art material, combined with the high-end cameras camouflaged in the backdrop. The set forms a modern city. Oh, they still haven't really confirmed whether or not this is all taking place before or after the whole punishing virus thing. Did they? I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. He has spent half of his life in this fake city. He has no regrets because he has a clear goal. He will pursue that goal to the end. Even if he stumbles all the way, he has made it this far. As long as he can endure for a few more years, he will be able to live the life he dreams of spending with his family. Sector M1L, actors in position. Roland! Roland! Just as Roland's thoughts are about to wander out of the city and to his distant family, the familiar voice pulls him back to reality. Here. Oh, the script. I gotta go over the script. Yesterday's episode was interrupted by Mandy's intense round of questioning. After the recap, he returned to the detention center. This morning, he released Mandy from the detention center and began investigating problems with the gang. After that, he needs to guide Mandy into continuing to doubt the authenticity of the world around him. Into continuing to doubt. He wants to make him malfunction on purpose? Then he needs to snatch a police knife from Mandy's hand and slash his own wrist. Oh, of course, the knife is not dangerous. It's only plastic. However, whenever the special coating comes into contact with skin, it melts into the color of blood. Ah, he'll use his blood to bring Mandy to his senses. According to the writer, the idea comes from a legend about a knight who sacrificed himself to pull the king out of danger. Okay, script memorized. It's showtime. So they're gonna, push Mandy to the brink, and then just when he's almost lost it, they're gonna make it seem like Roland is hurt, or like is putting himself in danger to snap Mandy out of it, like he's some kind of shonen protagonist. Roland pats his cheeks and takes his position. After this segment, Roland will be temporarily hospitalized for a mental trauma and self-harm. Ah, and I guess that would be like a vacation for him then. That'll give me some time to have a break and rest up. Okay, that's actually kind of smart. Hold on, let me drink. I haven't drank anything this whole time. Okay, I can have another good talk with Rolmo and the folks. Hurry up and put an end to this, please. After quietly encouraging himself, Roland looks up and faces the place where Mandy should appear. Several figures come running from that direction. Screws and wires poke out of their ragged clothes. Judging from their costumes, they appear to be extras from the park. Huh? One or two of them, which seem to be mechanoids, run toward Roland. Looking from a distance, Roland can see a glimmer of red in their eyes. Oh, punishing virus time! Okay, so the fact that he doesn't realize or doesn't recognize that it's the punishing virus probably means that it's not a thing yet? Yeah, they're the corrupted. Hey, what are you doing? We're shooting a scene here. You guys are up next. Roland's cry is cut off mid-sentence as he suddenly sees a dark object flying right at him. He sidesteps the object, which flies by in a flash of silver and clangs onto the ground. What was that? A wrench? Who threw that? You know what? This would be one of my worst fears, I guess, is that the apocalypse happens when I don't notice. Like, maybe I'm focused on something else, or like I'm at work or something and I'm not watching the news. So, like, I don't know, maybe the zombies will come at me, but I won't know that it's zombies because I haven't been, watching the news. I don't know that the apocalypse is here until the Punishing Nation attacked. Oh my god. No, they're red, just like the firebenders. It's a wrench commonly used for repairing mechanoids. Given the speed, a direct hit would have killed anyone right then and there. What the hell are you doing? You're gonna get someone killed. So if this is around the first time the punishing virus stuff happens, then that means Roland is about the same age as Chang Yu and as Lady Chu, maybe. Because they were also still human around the time that the punishing virus came, right? Hey, fuck you, knock it off! Director, say something already! I'm sorry, Roland. The director has been punished. He kneels down and takes shelter, turning on his earpiece to call for support. All he hears is radio silence. The earpiece, which normally relays instructions, is nothing but static. Director? Director, what's wrong? How can it break at a time like this? Looking out from the side of the shelter, he sees one of the lead mechanoids rush towards him. Okay, yes, so same age as Chang Yu then. But Chang Yu still looks a lot younger, probably because he prefers to have a frame that way. What is that? The old punch-in bot? Ragged clothes and makeup that spells old age, Roland quickly recognizes that the security mechanoid dressed as an old man guarding the door to Roland's room, is the one attacking him. That mechanoid should be guarding the door to prevent Mandy from wandering into important areas, or at least assisting the crew in the lounge. In any case, it shouldn't be here with those glaring red eyes. Looking at the others running rampant, they also appear to be mechanoids based on their robotic movements. What's wrong with those mechanoids? Did they all of a sudden rewrite the show into a zombie apocalypse? What about the other mechanoids? Oh, yeah, what about Mandy? Did he get... is he infected now too? He ducks behind a nearby wall. A heavy object flies toward Roland and hits the corner of the wall, knocking out several steel parts. A gap appears in the set's camouflage. If the director's not gonna tell me what to do, guess I gotta play it by ear. I gotta get out of here before I'm really in danger. Think all after all those chase scenes. I can't unrun you? The nearest work area is in Sector H7M. Alright, that's where I'll go. He quickly thinks over the route and takes off running. As expected, the mechanoids behind him aren't that fast. A hail of sharp objects misses his heels, and they ended the pursuit shortly after. Of course, gotta get Mandy out of here. Forget about the crazy mechanoids for now. If Mandy sees this, I really don't want to beat him with the baton again. I really don't want to punish my pet mechanoid again. Haha, even in crisis and I don't know what's going on, I can't forget the king. I guess I really am like a knight. That's not the word I'd use. I prefer the word simp, but sure. I can't protect you out here, but at least I can in here. I can't protect you out there, but at least I can in here. I want to keep you safe. At least if I were Roland, I'd probably say something like that. Ha! Roland mulls over some lines, shakes his head, and smiles. As he follows his established route, He turns the street corner and sees a familiar figure in front of him. Mandy, over here! We gotta go! No, Roland. Check his eyes first. Are they still the same? No time to explain. We need to run. Our lives are in danger. Oh no. His eyes are probably red. Roland rushes forward and grabs Mandy by the wrist, his smile firm yet sincere. Don't worry, I'll protect you. After all, I'm your knight. That's right. Run first, then find a secluded area to calm Mandy down. Once the crew resolves the issue with the extras, they'll come to get the king. Just like usual, he'll rely on his skill as an actor. But then, as Mandy raises the knife into the air, Roland's sights are covered in red. Huh? Roland takes a few steps back. Bright red. This isn't red. Am I colorblind? Bright red liquid drips from the corner of his clothes. There isn't a wound, only bright red dye on his soaked jacket. Why? The script should have had him take Mandy to a safe place, and guard him until the problem was solved. That's when he'd take his knife, and he'd be the one to use it. But then, why is his chest covered in red dye? Was something wrong with his acting? Did he give something away? Roland looks up at Mandy's intense red eyes. His gaze is devoid of any realistic quality capable of deceiving the audience. It is ruthless. It is purple, yes. Okay, thank you. I was wondering. I guess they gotta PG it. Can't show red blood. If they show red blood, then you gotta up the rating of the game. Sector M1L, all cameras offline. Calm down, just calm down. All the cameras are pointed... Oops. All the cameras are pointed right this way. We need to cut the broadcast and get the situation under control. Nefertiti, screenwriter, the director isn't responding. Help me take care of this. No response. No one is in the building, which should have been filled with the crew. Did everyone really just leave? Just evacuate without telling Roland? That sucks. Roland looks around in a daze as Mandy approaches him step by step. As his figure draws near, the hidden cameras begin to glow red one by one. Oh. Ah, you're right. The punishing virus can get the camera too. For some reason, Google Play has weird rules about red stains of blood. Oh. Oh, so this is for Google's... Okay, the censorship is because of Google. I see. Yeah, makes sense. Red. He is surrounded by bright red light. In front of him, Mandy raises the dagger and slashes at him again. Oh, Mandy. Narrowly dodging the dagger, he grabs the baton from his waist, activates the EMP and hits him full force. Mandy crumples to the ground. Roland looks out to the spreading red light. He hears them running rampant. Without hesitation, he charges in the direction with the least amount of red light. He has nowhere else to run. Ooh, smart. What the heck is going on? If this is a part of the script, someone yell cut and run another take. But if it isn't, then what am I supposed to do? Yeah, what do you do in this situation? The apocalypse has happened and you're basically clueless about what the fuck's going on. Ah. Okay, before we start, let me double check.
Show me how you would use your...
Older Roland, I kinda missed you. Make sure Mandy's health stays above 1 bar. You fail if Mandy stops moving. Your attacks can damage Mandy. Okay, what the heck is going on? Is this a part of the script? Someone yell cut and run another take. Ugh. There's no time to complain. I have to run before I can get in contact with the director. Is that supposed to be Mandy? Yep. Okay. Ah, damn it. Why did they have to make Mandy look like the others? I can't... I might accidentally hit him. I can't tell which one is Mandy. No, Mandy, I'm sorry. I think that was you. Which one is Mandy? Mandy? Oh, wait. Is that... Which one? Okay, I think that one. The one with the 2 swords is Mandy. I'm pretty sure. Nope. I think I hit Mandy. Ah! Okay, let me just destroy the ones I know for sure aren't Mandy. The big guy definitely isn't. Okay, I think... Yeah, this one definitely isn't. Ah! No, Mandy, stay away. Mandy, stay away. I don't want to hurt you, Mandy. Ah,
Should I show more pain in my acting?
where is he? Where is he? Okay, there. Okay, come here, big guy. Stay away from Mandy. Oh, yay, killing blow. Run to the red safe zone. Mandy, come here. Come here. Here, Mandy, Mandy. Ah. Shit,
Like I
Mandy,
said,
stay away from them.
Illusions are illusions.
Eh, eh.
Let me hear more of the real scream. This is the climax of the play.
Okay, at least these guys definitely don't look like Mandy, so that should be okay.
Ouch. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Let me hear more of the real scream.
No, Mandy, stay back. Stay back, Mandy. Dad, don't make me hurt you.
Should I show more pain in my acting? Right.
Ah,
Like I said,
I am not. Oh no, no, I hit him. I hit him. Mandy, I'm sorry. Gardener, get over here. Okay, good. Good boy. Good gardener. No, Mandy, stay away. Ah. Okay, Mandy still has 4 bars left, so we should be
Where are you
fine.
going? The audience is watching.
No, Mandy. Okay. Come here, Mandy. Come here. This way. You can't stop moving. If you stop moving, I lose.
Let me hear more of the real scream. This is the climax of the play. Now,
Mandy, where are you? No. Mandy, no. Come here, guys. Come here, come here. Okay. Okay. Well, I did say come here. That was my bad. Mandy, no.
should I show more pain in my acting?
Ah, Mandy. Mandy, stay there. Come here, you 2,
the
3.
audience is watching.
No, Mandy.
Where are you going?
Roland, stop hitting Mandy. Ah,
Let me hear more of the real scream. This is the climax of the play.
ah, Mandy. Ah, Roland, stop hitting him. 3 health bars. 3 health bars for Mandy. Okay, Mandy,
Should
stay
I
back.
show more pain in my acting?
No, Mandy. Oh my god, once the yellow bar and the enemy is full, use and hold basic attack. No, Mandy, stay back.
Should I show
Ah.
more pain in my acting?
Okay, alright. He should be okay now, right? 3 health bars should be fine. We're already here. Why isn't anything happening? Am I supposed to hit Mandy?
Should I show more pain in my acting?
Run to red safe zone. I'm already here. Aren't I? Am I supposed to interact or no? Red safe zone. Red safe zone. Where is the red safe zone?
Should I show more pain?
Save
in
him
my
for last.
acting?
Wait, let me double check. Am I supposed to destroy Mandy too? You succeed if Roland comments on H7M. Okay, it doesn't say that I have to beat Mandy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Eh. Mandy, stay away from it.
Where are you? Should I show more pain in my acting?
Let me hear more
Ah.
of the real.
Mandy, stop staying behind it.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
This is the climax of the play.
Ah, Mandy! Stop! Okay, he has like 2 health bars left. Okay, I need to stand next to... Nope, even standing next to him hits him. Come here, come here. Come here, come over here. Okay. Okay, I see Mandy moving. So let Mandy move first.
Should I show more pain in my actions? Right.
Okay, that's better. Come here, get closer.
Illusion.
Mandy, stay away! You need to have at least one health bar left, Mandy. Where is he? Oh, there. Stay away! Ah! Stay away from Mandy.
Where are you going?
Manny! Okay. Okay, I did it! He said, gas H7M is not far ahead and there's no mechanoid following me too. That's a relief. You have to. No, I don't have to kill him. Mandy, it's not here either. He was so close and stopped a lot of mechanoids for me. Could it be his way of protecting me? What am I even thinking? Better get in contact with someone. Okay, I think I did it.
This
Yay!
is the end. Are you happy with this farce?
Did Roland always sound British? Or is that something new? I don't remember. Did he always sound British? Okay, let's see. For the hidden... The next stage is clean up after performance. Alright. It's been a long time since this conference room has seen any use. It's covered in dust. The prop team always fails to clean up the place. Hold on, let me drink. Okay. At least I managed to avoid those mechanoids. I need a rest. Phew. It'd be safer to barricade myself in here, but I don't know what's going on. Can't believe my EMP baton broke at a time like this. I don't think EMPs work on the punishing virus, right? If it did, they would have mentioned it by now. Yes, he did. Japanese Roland is not, though. Japanese Roland is not British. Got it. This is so strange. Did hackers attack the park? Or is there some new virus that forces machines to attack humans? Got it in two, Roland. Second guess was correct. I don't know enough to even know where to start. I should sever the connection to the park first. If it's a virus or hackers, that should cut their connection. Yeah, that's it. Try turning it off and on first. I need to get in touch with the outside world. A phone. I can't get through. Can't say I'm surprised. Whether it's hackers or a virus, of course they cut off external communication if they can control so many mechanoids. Backup plan. I need a backup plan. Let's see. There should be a bunch of terminals lying around here somewhere. The emergency phone in the drawer doesn't work. So much for emergency phone, huh? The fire safety line in the basement damaged. So much for that. Walkie-talkies in the cabinet scrapped. These corrupted are very thorough. Unless it wasn't the cause of the corrupted. The audience communication terminal under the clown mask is hanging on the wall. It's ringing. Huh. I guess the big man upstairs is throwing me a bone. If only it was a different occasion. Current viewers. Great. There are still people online. Need to hurry. First, I'll screen out all unstable signals, then call the last caller. Caught one. Viewer 6875. What's the viewer gonna do? Just tell you, hey, by the way, the apocalypse is happening right now. Good luck, I guess. Oh, it's that overbearing woman. The Karen. Whatever, it's an emergency. Now's not the time to care. Or is it? Roland hangs his hand on the terminal and hesitates. Directly talking with a viewer like this will ruin the show and expose the truth to the world. The truth to the world is that there's an apocalypse, Roland. This is not the time to be worrying about this. The director's gonna yell at me. Go right ahead. The fee for breaking the contract can't be more than my life. See, at least he's being reasonable. Roland smiles bitterly and shakes his head, still worried about something like that when his own life is in danger. It really is hard to take off the mask after wearing it for so long. I just hope Mom and Dad won't be angry. Roland inputs several commands and submits the request. A woman's face appears on the holo screen. Hello? What? Am I dreaming? Oh gosh, it's Roland. Roland called me? Hello, miss. Her shrill voice causes Roland to wince, but he has no choice. Everything is riding on her. Yes, miss, actually, Shh, Roland, you don't have to say another word. Call the police, right? Got it. Huh, miss, you know? Of course I do. First the screen went black, after that cameras kept changing, but I saw everything. You were running and looking for a place to hide, then ending up in that conference room. I saw the whole crisis. No need to yell it out, ma'am. He's hiding. The whole point of him being here is so that people won't know where he is. The punishing virus could have tapped to the phone for all he knows. Oh, haha. Thanks for being such a loyal viewer. Anyway, please call the police as soon as possible. Alrighty, you got it. Phew. With a sigh of relief, Roland's mind finally has the spare strength to assess the situation with the others. The camera was filming me? Was the show recording everything I'd gone through automatically? Oh, that must have been the screenwriter. Thanks, I hope we all get out of here alive. Hachisu, welcome! Damas y Caballero. I still don't know how to properly pronounce that. I hope I didn't butcher it. Welcome! We will. We just need to call the police. Everyone will be saved once they get here. They'll put an end to the haywire mechanoids here in the park. After that, Mandy can be fixed up in no time. Okay, well, have a nice day now. I've got other stuff to do. Other stuff to do? Okay. Yeah, it's the apocalypse. I gotta say, this attempt at boosting audience participation is a bit ham-fisted. If I hadn't watched you so much, I would have actually called the police. Oh, shit. Well, so, either she also doesn't know, or the apocalypse, like, hasn't reached the rest of the world yet, maybe? Maybe it's just reached wherever Roland is? Hell, for all we know, Roland could be, in that city, the one with the red tide. I forgot the name. City 7075, I think? Huh? I knew it right from the start. Adventure shows get old quick. The acting's over the top and the product placement feels forced. I can't argue with this one. And the script? Not good. Plot holes everywhere. A post-apocalyptic spin-off will make for a better sequel. The crew's ditching the lead actor and they aren't even bothering to hide it, are they? But with you as the lead, I've got my hopes set high. Good luck on the sequel. What, miss, are you kidding me? Like, right as she hangs up, Roland's hollow screen goes blank. Is she crazy? Guess I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. I need to hurry and find someone else to call. Seems this show just attracts viewers with an overactive imagination. Roland shakes his head and forgets everything she said just now. He returns to the contact select screen and starts dialing each number within range. Oh my god. Where'd that come from? Viewer 2986, no connection. Viewer 4689, busy. Everyone else is busy with the apocalypse apparently, except for that one Karen. Damn it, not many people are watching now. Let's see if I can reach the main control room. Hopefully someone there has a way of contacting someone on the outside. Viewer 2, why are there random codes here? Get it, no point in beating a dead horse. It connected? Surprised, Roland turns on the screen and begins to think of what to say. Maybe he was too relaxed when calling for help just now? Maybe he should show some tears? That'll get them to call the police quickly. Yep, that's exactly what someone in trouble would think. What can I do to milk this as much as possible? That person didn't call the police just because I wasn't desperate enough? Okay, you want desperate? I'll show you desperate. However, as the person appears on the hollow screen, Roland is rendered speechless. Romo? What are you doing there? Oh? Is his Rococo's personality simulation program activated? Please set the personality mode sector to start personality simulation. Wait, is this gonna reveal that Roland was actually the star from the start? That this show was never about Truman, it was about Roland? So, Mandy was never the main character? Well then. Does that mean that they really are just switching to an apocalypse kind of show? Or is that the actual punishing virus? Personality simulation? What the heck? Anyway, you picked up. Call the police! If no selection is made within the designated time frame, default mode will be executed. Simulation object roll mode. Target number 781111114. continue to strengthen Roland's dependence on the park. Hey bro, long time no see. Detecting a fluctuation in Roland's mood parameters. Why do you look so nervous, bro? Tired from the show? Don't worry, everyone in the family supports you very much. They... Error. They... Material data error. Existing data collection failed. Database failure expected. Please resubmit your command. Come on, Twerp, is this a joke? Is this a prank? You created an AI to simulate you. You're playing a prank, right? Knock it off. Come on, bro. I'm in danger. Oh boy. Oh. So this is the turning point, huh? Database reconnection not detected. Please resubmit your command. Latifa, hello, welcome. Hi. Roland's getting his getting a reality check now. He's getting his idea of what's real and not real rewritten very, very drastically. Roland reconnects and tries again several times. Please resubmit your command. Please resubmit your command. Please resubmit your command. What sort of joke is this? Bang! Roland slammed his fist on the control panel. The familiar face turns into a chaotic array of code and disappears. Hello! Yes, hello, Latifa. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I've been speaking with that AI for so long. Did I really think of it as my brother? Okay, so maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I was right the first time, and that his brother died already, and he's just, you know, not been talking to him. Was this the park's plan all along? Huh, ridiculous. Damn it, but now's not the time to think about this. Living is the most important thing right now. Yep, yeah, the apocalypse is happening. We don't got time to deal with this. Just survive. Yes, it's no big deal. Living is the most important thing. Only by living can we continue to pursue what we want. I can't give up now. I still have a wish to make come true. Hurry, think. What else can I do? What else can I do? Oh, right, social media. I can log into the official account and send for help. Who cares what happens to the account? To hell with it. Yeah, right, it's the apocalypse. The world is ending. Who the fuck cares about social media and like brand image? Rerouting network. Dialing connection. Connected. Looks like doing it the old way still works. Now I gotta hurry up and log in. Website doesn't exist? How's that possible? Guess I'll try again. Still nothing? The website wasn't simulated by the AI too, was it? Simulation. I got the domain name from Romo's AI. I can't believe it's not. Fine. Guess I have to, whether I like it or not. What's the big idea with the park? Would they really fake a website just to fool everyone? Maybe not everyone. Maybe just you. I gotta get help first. I'll check Rococo Entertainment's official website. The account detected. Connecting to account URL. Default advertisement detected. Playing advertisement. Hologram actors camp. Runtime 30 seconds. I don't want an actual ad in the middle of the game. Hello? An ad. Hola, amigo. Are we actually getting an ad? Oh my god. Should I just skip this? We're actually getting an ad? In this golden age, are you tired of watching mechanoid performances without any tension? Are you tired of watching stand-ins give lackluster performances? Look no further. The performance here is so genuine, it's real. No over-the-top stunts, no smoke and mirrors, no editing magic. This broadcast is live in real time. Watch our human protagonists' genuine, nail-biting reactions to a witty and humorous world of film. That voice. Nefertiti? Barely able to recognize the deep voice in the ad, Nefertiti appears on the holo screen with an unfamiliar expression. Yo, 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 welcome to our reality show. It's me, the one and only Nefertiti. Ads everywhere. I can't escape it. I can't escape its stakes. As you all know, I'm just an ordinary mechanoid. Even as I speak to you now, we are all coded to perform according to our programming. In other words, a puppet at the whims of the puppeteer. Should have bought that premium. Oh dang. He was just calling someone though. Imagine if you had to, you know, your phone right now, if you had to use it to call like 911 or something, and then it just says, you know, let the ad play, and you can only skip it like 5 seconds later. Dang. The answer is, of course, our dear Roland. Oh, I see. Roland's the Truman. I get it now. Our reality show, Hologram Actors Camp, is celebrating its anniversary. Such a huge studio with only the protagonist, Roland, alone. No other human influence. Ah. Okay, so that's what happened to the rest of the crew. They all got corrupted. Oof. From a child star to a superstar. Roland's growth as an actor for many years, right before your own eyes. After all these years, Roland, who is now worried about truth and falsehood, is about to embark on the road to becoming a superstar. As his most loyal colleague, I, Neferti, will guide him on his journey. How will Roland's career change from now on? I bet you all are on the edge of your seats. Enjoy exciting stories, genuine experiences, and answers to life's toughest questions. This is our reality show. This absolutely true story is a masterpiece of this era. So, Roland is unknowingly a part of a TV show, and he thinks he works on a TV show where the protagonist thinks is unknowingly a part of the TV show. It's very, very meta, very self-aware, I guess. They're breaking the fourth wall constantly. Damas y caballeros. I'm sorry if I butchered that. The show is about to begin. Oh, April 32nd, probably 2032 or something, or 3032. Lastly, a word from our sponsor. Take a break, spice up your life. Starting next week, entertainment leader. Watching the advertisement, Neferti's over enthusiastic and familiar lines are like an ice-cold waterfall pouring on Roland's head. The water slowly rises from the bottom of his feet up to his neck. His body is freezing. Well, we broke him. Finally happened. This is how he becomes a corrupted person. Vomits. The cold dizziness pulls at his stomach without giving him time to process it, causing him to vomit profusely. Speaking of vomit, let me drink. Let me drink first. The note, like you guys said, the notes and the story for Roland's Interlude are very long, so I've got to remind myself to drink, not to wait for the note to be over. Okay. He was long acquainted with this feeling. Every time he had to reboot Mandy, he had to endure intense nausea. As the advertisement draws to an end, a flood of comments suddenly passes by the screen. Right at that moment, Roland sees several familiar IDs. Praise, envy, expectation, and worry. The stream of comments carrying countless emotions washes toward Roland. Similar content, similar tone, but its point is no longer the illusory Roland. Indeed, building such a large studio with the intent of keeping a human caged in it for decades without them realizing it is obviously impossible. However, if that person thinks that they are the one deceiving others, it is more likely for them to think that those ubiquitous cameras are not pointed at them, and that the audience is not watching them either. That makes things much easier. Yeah, it's very, very meta. Again, I'm shocked and yet not at the story. This is just... It's like, I mean, it's good. It's very interesting. Still, overwork them, distract their mind with complex thoughts, then set up some things disguised as the outside world so that they won't have any clue that they're really the star. Why? A few seconds later, the advertisement ends with cheers from the audience. Regaining control over his limbs, Roland discovers it's his fingers that begin to move first. You think it's the Truman Show? Psych! It's Inception Truman Show! How do they come up with this stuff? And why would they come up with this as the backstory for Roland? I mean, I gotta admit, I appreciate it. It's definitely a very, very, very interesting and very creative backstory, but they're giving it to Roland? Okay. And again, even Roland now, like, he does resemble our Roland a lot. His personality and characteristics and stuff. That's our boy. No, no, it's okay. Doesn't matter that I've been deceived this whole time. Now I just need to think about how to survive. Yeah, you're surrounded by cast and crew members, all of whom are corrupted now. They're zombies now, Roland. What you gonna do about it? Yes, even if it is all fake, it's all those bastards in the park that did this to me. To hell with them. My parents and Romo are still waiting for me outside. As long as I live, I'll be able to see them. Well, actually, Roland, considering the situation now, I won't be able to log into the official account, but the advertisement said that I was the only human in the park. My contract must be somewhere in the database. I should be able to get my family's contact info on it. Well, contract. If I'm the only human, it should be easy to find. Hack the park's encrypted firewall, and I'll find it in no time. I'm coming, twerp. Again, even after finding out all of this, the thought, like the possibility of his brother and his parents not being real, you know, just being people or constructs just playing a part, doesn't cross his mind, which, you know, shows that he really, really loves his brother, which I think would relate to how he ends up helping Murray later, you know, in the present. Because, yeah, Murray also, we can see that he loves his brother a lot. Maybe Roland just relates. I've been working hard to maintain this life. I've put in so much blood, sweat, and tears. How can it all be fake? Please, anyone, just tell me this is all a part of the rewrite. Tell me that if I leave, it'll all be over. Firewall disabled. Large-scale decryption initiated. Unidentified user access granted. Press 2? Sorry, what? Presto. Oh. Encrypted file found. Encrypted. Open. Encryption confirmed. Opening. Employment contract for Hologram Actors Camp. Project Roland. Party A. Rococo Entertainment. Full name Rococo. Party B. Aha! Why didn't I think of this? Suddenly, something crashes into the door behind him, knocking over a pile of heavy objects stacked in the doorway. Looking back, a hole is busted into the base of the door. Even though it's too small for someone to fit through, it's still big enough for Roland to see the numerous mechanoids shouting as they attempt to squeeze through the door. Even though their faces are destroyed and their eyes shining red, Roland could recognize his colleagues in the surging sea of mechanoids. Nefertiti, Omi, screenwriter. Hahaha, of course, all of you who kept me company, cared about me, and deceived me, of course, you're all mechanoids. You guys didn't happen to do that twerp say I too. Haha. Not only that, but so far, the things I like, the things I hate, the things I stick to, the things I look forward to are all fakes, made by you, right? Turning off the terminal, Roland doesn't immediately run away from the door. Rather, he courteously gestures to the door with his arms gently raised and his feet apart, like a noble knight greeting guests from afar. I see. The things in your hands look dangerous. Those aren't props. This time, it's for real, isn't it? Alrighty then. Show me what you've got. What are you gonna do? You're just a single, scrawny human. And again, I guess it makes sense that he was able to work for the police in, you know, in his interlude. It's not really the police, it's the fake police. It's just it's not just a part of the plot for this show. It's, you know, so that he can have a role in Mandy's show to make him feel less likely that he's a part of his own show or something. It's like reverse psychology. I don't know how to explain it. If nothing is left, no name, no experiences, no past, everything is fake. Wouldn't it be better just to get this boring life over and done with? Being here with you all now, yes. I wouldn't have it any other way. The hole in the door bursts open. Roland watches as the first mechanoid crawls in through the hole. Perhaps it's a glitch, but he seems to be able to hear them mumbling to themselves. No, 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 Roland, you've got the intonation wrong. You need to speak from your gut. Omi said this when she was training him to act. She was holding a rolled-up script as she prodded his abdomen and scolded him. Now that iron bar in her hand would surely pierce right through him. Roland, scene HZZ, come on, chop chop. Every time the director urged Roland to a scene, he would always speak in a hurry. It sounded like two knives stabbing into his ears from his earpiece. Now, it liked like he actually wanted to stab him in the ears with those two sharp knives in his hand. I guess this is supposed to be it looked like, huh? I hope you can get some proper shut-eye. Ah! Haha, Neferti. Everyone's going on about work. You're the only one being kind. It's almost like you really remember me. Neferti is only holding a crude blade. He looks like his muscles are about to tear his clothes to shreds. Based on the damaged frame, he's just a simple hollow shell. Maybe he only has enough strength to lift that knife. What a joke. Roland thinks a moment, then closes his eyes and takes a step towards his colleagues. But he is then pushed aside by a shadowy figure. Ugh! Roland crashes into the wall, and his shoulders feel like a chunk is missing from them. Ugh! Ew. But there is no doubt that he is still alive. Mandy? Looking back, the mechanoid officer stands in his place. His side appears to be pierced by a sharp weapon, exposing his familiar mechanical insides. Mandy, it's not like you to join the battlefield, but now that you're here, don't hold back. When a knight in trouble, it's the king's duty to help. I wonder if Mandy, if the things they programmed in him makes it so that he doesn't know that one, it's a show at all, and two, it's a show about Roland. Maybe, maybe out of everyone, he still is the only character who's telling Roland the truth all the time. Or he knows that he's in a show and that, Roland constantly having to reset him was part of the script, and he just got attached to Roland, I guess, maybe? Remember, memory. Health must preserve. Huh? Protect Roland's everything. Also, Roland has been self-harming. Right, I almost forgot about that. So, do they show that in the TV show too? Do the mechanoids know and they just don't think it's a big deal because, they're mechanoids? Mandy's main objective. Hurry, run, my knight. One step back, two steps back. Roland suddenly turns around and bumps into the shelf beside him. A shelf full of prop goods falls over, blocking the small hole. Hold on, you gotta drink. Ah! My tea is almost out. He doesn't bother to check on the mechanoids behind him. Instead, he turns to run out of the other exit. Run? Where to run, though? Where is he going? He doesn't know where in the park is still safe, nor if he could still survive this. Also, he's been trapped in this place basically his whole life. If there was an exit, you would think he would have found it by now, right? Or like they would have done everything they could to keep him from ever finding the exit. So how is he gonna find the exit? Oh, you're in so much trouble, Roland. There's no direction, no goal, just running like a bat out of hell. Every step he takes, he wants to take back. Every time he accelerates, he feels something slow him down. Roland does not even feel that he's running. He feels like he's just tormenting himself with the ultimate goal of exhausting every ounce remaining of his strength. His legs gradually fill with the burn of lactic acid. That's specific. Yet the pain clears up his sense of logic and reason. The brief scene fragmented sentences gradually come together to make sense in his head. Party A agrees to pay Party B a monthly. Party B acknowledges and promises that during the effective period of this contract, Party B shall not have any contact with Roland, hereby referred to as the product. Oh, product. During the effective period of this contract, Party B shall not be involved in any matter concerning the product. When necessary, Party B is obliged to provide corresponding materials for AI simulated personality training to ensure the stability of the product. Oh, wait, is this gonna reveal that Roland isn't human either? But no, he's been self-harming, you know, to check that he's still human and stuff. So, wait, I'm confused now. Let this thing finish first. Under various terms, Party B's signature can be easily recognized even if he has not seen it for many years. Dad, Mom, Romo, AI simulated personality, holograms, voice changers, imitating my family members when speaking with them and playing recordings when necessary. It's too easy to fabricate the illusion of family. Real family members can also enjoy a life of leisure and watch all this on TV from a distance. I wonder if they got a good price out of me. Are their lives any better because of it? This is too tragic. Dr. Doof! Dr. Doof, welcome! This reminding you of your own backstory, Dr. Doof? Because I gotta be honest, your backstory and this backstory are kinda equal in my eyes right now. Basically, his parents sold him. And he didn't know, he didn't notice. He thought he was just leaving his parents to work to be a child actor, but no. What do they think when they watch my performance? Huh, I'm sure they'd get a kick out of it. A knight, an actor, or that so-called process of pursuing whatever that gives me a sense of really being alive. In the end, everything I've pursued was a lie. Just a clown in makeup, mocked and laughed at by others. Good show. Jolly good show. Jolly good show. How can you not laugh at such a wonderful performance? Okay, well, I'm starting to understand how Roland got to be the way he is. I get it now. Roland laughs out loud and continues to run. He does not know how long he has run. His steps begin to falter and his arms seem to swing off his body. Breathing can no longer support the strenuous exercise. Each breath is like swallowing an inflated balloon. Every time he steps, the lactic acid makes his muscles feel like they're being pulled apart. There it is! Lactic acid again! Finally, he stumbles and falls to the ground, too weak and exhausted to get up again. He hears the rustling of mechanoids approaching him from behind. Clean up after performance. This feels like... I can't believe I'm saying this, but the interlude is making me feel bad for Roland. It is. I'm like, dang, okay, Roland, I didn't know you were like that. I didn't know you had that kind of backstory. Okay, before I start, let's see. For this stage, the figure in front fades into the distance. Heed the hint and stop chasing after Luna. Okay, don't go after Luna, don't be a simp yet. Run straight ahead after the second fight instead. Interact with the NPC. Finish the stage and then replay the stage. You succeed if Roland reaches Luna without facing any obstacles and talks to her. Okay, that's a little more complicated. Okay, but first I guess I have to stop chasing after Luna. Right, that's the first thing I gotta do? Yeah. Let's go! The scene from before him is pitch black. That's the point! This is your favorite interlude. Hello, welcome! I'm Ray Gursoy. Welcome, welcome. This... You know what? Yeah, it's long as heck, but I really, really like it. Like, I'm not sure if it's my absolute favorite, but I do really, really like it. It's like, wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting something like this to be his backstory. A moment later, it's all white. Black and white push into his field of vision. As if wrestling at odds, the two colors seem to have their own consciousness. They fight with each other for some unknown glory. Hello? He opens his eyes. White and black collide and fade to gray. two figures stand in the gray light. Then the figures begin to speak. Hey, which group of refugees from the park is this? The report says those refugees are designated as test subjects. Is this all we got? Seems like they're just picking at random. Quit being picky. Good thing we found one with such high adaptability. Get ready for surgery. How did he end up here? How did he go from escaping, that huge studio to becoming a human experiment? Alright. Poor kid, spending most of his life in a fabricated world. Oh, they recognize him. So what? It's just supply and demand. Some people want genuine entertainment, not just robots following a script. When there's enough people interested, the entertainment industry looks for families to buy their kids and send them off to the park for others to watch. Oh, so families and kids, as in there are others? So Roland isn't the only one? Who knows, had it not been for the virus, they might have become superstars. Then we'd be the ones jealous. And if they didn't, won't they just end up back with their families that sold them in the first place? Of course, can't say their lives would be any better than it is now. Now, at least, they can survive and become constructs. Whether they like it or not, they have a new goal. Now that the virus is wreaking havoc outside, people are eager to be told that everything is fine. Soldiers are fighting bravely on the front line. We're still the same golden age as before. There's nothing to worry about. Don't say that, Doc. You're jinxing it. Chrono scientists just found an abandoned kid, and their first instinct is human experimentation. Dang, yep. I mean, the apocalypse changes everyone. I'm sure he'll find hope in doing so. Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Time to begin the operation. One of the gray figures gets larger as he approaches. Suddenly, Roland feels a heavy blow to his chest, followed by another. And another, and another, and another. Are they... what's it called? Are they giving him the... What do you call those two things? The metal things that you rub together and then push on someone's chest going clear! Defibrillator? I think that's what you call it. Is that what they're doing? Ugh. Roland reaches out in irritation to push away the figure hammering on his chest. He feels a hard iron plate. The plate is cracked. He sees wires and flashing red light between the cracks. It's a mechanoid. The red-eyed mechanoid roars as Roland pushes it to the ground. With the sound of metal colliding, Roland hears something and hit the ground in the commotion. So, he was a part of a fake show, and he escaped only to end up as a human experiment, only to, I guess, maybe not escape, but for him to get attacked by the corrupted while he's being experimented on. Dang, Roland, you got shit luck, Roland. Huh? Is this Sector H7M? What's a set like this doing here? Where's my script? How do I get to the next scene? Requesting instructions. He forcefully stands up and raises his hand in a daze. Finding nothing on his ear, he lowers his head. No, the park, it's already destroyed. Yes, the facility where he lived, the place that had deceived him for some many years, was destroyed by those mechanoids. Hold on, blink. The milk tea is out. It's over. It's okay, I got other water. But after that, what happened? Where is he? No time for questions. It's too dangerous here. I need to get away from those monsters. But go where? The mechanoid on the ground stands up as if being controlled by something and charges Roland once more. Before he has time to realize what's going on, his body reacts. Ting! Ting! Responding to the enemy's movement, he punches its core with all his strength. His other hand reaches into the cavity and tears at its insides, pulling out a static eruption of wires. Good thing those scientists experimented on you, huh? Otherwise, you'd be dead. Fast, instinctive, the bloody hand-to-hand combat almost seems natural. Good fight. Outstanding skill, Roland. You're a natural at killing your own kind. Holding the wires in his hand, Roland hears a round of applause and the familiar childlike voice. No, I... A sudden pain races through his arm. Roland looks down. He sees several cracks in the metal plating that now composes his bare arm. Liquid flows out of the cracks. But it is not red, it's light blue. He suddenly remembers what it is. Vital fluid. Take a look. It's as you think. You've become a mechanoid. All you can do is act. You no longer have to resort to cutting yourself to find out. No. Why? Oh, Roland, running so long. You've lost your mind? Let me refresh your memory. Young Roland, an actor raised in that big park, lost his future because the park was destroyed by a virus. However, he was saved by the forces of mystery and was declared suitable for a very powerful operation. Even though the process was torturous and inhumane, in the end he was transformed into a soldier known as a construct. No longer stuck in the shadows of the past, he found his own value in the new world. He fought day and night to protect Earth and resist the punishing virus. But it is not without its downsides. Working year-round on the taxpayer's dollar, that is. Do you pay taxes during the apocalypse? I mean, they gotta, I guess. Someone's gotta feed the soldiers and stuff. This job has given him a new lease on life and a new will to survive. The knight has found a new king and new goals and can carry on the fight the same as before. Not exactly, he still hasn't found his new queen yet. Miss Luna, where are you? He came into contact with the real world and finally realized that all the legends of knights he had read in the park were nothing more than pulp fiction fabricated by third-rate authors. So he took up his sword as a real knight and encouraged himself to march forward in the name of virtue. Virtue, Roland? Oh, what a marvelous ending. Absolutely splendid. You've used this kind of future to deceive yourself in the past, have you not? How would Babylonia float otherwise? You're right. It is taxes. Even in the apocalypse, you can't escape taxes. Humans excel most at fooling other humans. Of course, that includes you. Who turned off the music? Oh, number... I think that's 118. His memory flashes in his mind. Each mechanical joint in his body moves sluggishly. The first thing to recover is his pain module. A drilling pain in his skull surges through his head and to the rest of his body. He steps back and leans on a giant piece of scrap metal. Hold on. I heard the kitten again. I'm sorry, was I too loud? I know you were sleeping, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll leave the kitten on my lap this time. Okay, I don't know what you want. Do you just want me to be quiet while you sleep? I'm sorry. Then the visual module resumes operation. Looking up from the dark ruins, he sees a large group of mechanoids nearby. Bright red lights shine from their broken frames as they viciously pummel a pile of metal with their fists. Flying mechanical debris passes by Roland's eyes. Roland can vaguely hear wailing below them. Oh, right. This place is a scrapyard. How's the kitty? The kitty just woke up. I think it's because I was reading too loudly, so the kitty is like annoyed now. Meow to the mic. Meow. Well, it still meows very quietly, but it meows more frequently. Becoming a construct, fighting day and night, and playing the hero that saves Earth, a future that seemed bright. Then disaster struck. Large mechanoids, corrupted by the punishing virus, destroyed the defense line, toppled buildings, and shattered the stability of daily life. That's it. That's all. This wasn't the first time he'd seen it. Those scientists who are determined to save the Earth are now nothing more than mud beneath the mechanoids' feet. Those brave soldiers either lost their lives to the corrupted or became their servants. As for me, I escaped here with the army, but that only caught the attention of more corrupted. But it doesn't matter. Just pretend to be dead. Just pretending to be dead seems to have saved me a lot. I can't be a soldier. At least I'm an excellent actor. I can still escape. Escape to unknown places and then live. I wonder how old how old Roland is right now. Like how long has it been since he stopped being an actor, a child actor? As long as I live, I can what? I can return to a normal, quiet life? Roland looks at his broken arm and the red light in it and smiles. Who am I kidding? Corrupted. Suddenly, he collapses onto the ground. Maybe his mind has recovered some processing power, or maybe his hearing module has finally clicked into place. As Roland lies on the ground, the faint wailing suddenly becomes clear in his ears. The place looks like a scrapyard, but with the sound of so many fleeing constructs, it's bustling with noise. The loud yelling, crashing, and bursts of sound remind Roland of some New Year's programs he'd seen in the park. But the sound goes on for too long. That hurts. Oh, right. I said that line a few months ago. What's that racket? Someone break my hearing module. That thing is too damn loud. That's a good one. I had the same problem when I first became a construct. I probably said the same thing. No, why would I do that? I've had to kill my friends just to survive. Now I gotta... But I never said that, though. I have no friend. Okay. Well, that's a little sad. Friendless Roland. I can try saying the line a few times, though. This actually sounds pretty catchy. I'm sure a remix would top the charts for at least a week. The title of the album may be Roland and his friends among the scrap heap, or something like that. Should I help those people? Should I try making them feel better by saying help is on the way and they'll be saved soon? After all, acting is my forte. Damn, my whole body is killing me. I can't even move. Besides, looking like this, how could a freak like this fool them? Listening to the sound of all the screaming, he taps his finger. It's almost as if his pain is resonating with the screams, numbing the pain emanating from all around his body. What do you want? What is it? The little baby still hasn't... It's still kind of just wriggling around. Miraculously, the pain seems to subside along with the rhythm of the song. Or perhaps the punishing virus has already destroyed his ability to feel pain. Now that his body was completely infected by the virus, a white light seems to shine in front of him. Oh, hello. Make your wishes a reality. Your values a reality. Join us. Ah, is this the Machina church thing? Peeling away from the white light, he sees a giant mechanoid. By the sound of its fragmented speech, it seems its vocalizer is broken. Its frame is badly damaged, but by the look of the huge smile carved into it, it appears to be a publicity mechanoid. Where's the smile? I don't see no huge carved out smile. The smiling face occupies Roland's vision. It approaches step by step with its fists held high, but Roland is powerless to move. Crushed by a hulking beast at the end of the act. How original. Ha ha ha. Ah, just get it over quickly. Roland closes his eyes and spreads his arms and legs, as if to expose his weakness to the mechanoid in front of him, and as a gesture for it to kill him. Are you really T-posing right now, Roland? Boy kitty or girl kitty? I don't know yet. It's only like 5 days old at this point. 5-ish. So even the vet, like when I brought the kitty to it, the vet didn't know yet. It's still too young to know. If anyone saw him now, they'd surely sigh and wonder how he managed to look more relaxed than someone on death row. Make your wishes a reality, your values a reality. Join us, our company will make all your wishes come true. Wishes, heh. Just listening to the recording, the publicity robot in front of him seems to be smiling and inviting Roland to join some mysterious company. But after being corrupted, it looks more like a cruel executioner with red eyes. He involuntarily clenches his fist at such a thought. Ah, wishes. Okay, if you're hungry, okay, little guy, if you're hungry, then I'll feed you. But I'll feed you after the stream, okay? Because Rojak said that overfeeding you could also make you sick. And I only just fed you like less than an hour ago. I don't know why you're still hungry or why you want to, why you don't want to sleep, but I don't think I should be feeding you immediately. Hands and legs, so it's a snow butterfly rather than a T-pose. Oh, I'm sorry. He wasn't T-posing for dominance. He was making a snow angel for dominance? Snow butterfly? If someone tells you to make a wish, what would you ask for? Strength, money, power? Perhaps most people would be quiet and think it over first in order to sort through thousands of wishes, and then pick the one with the highest priority. Even though it's just a casual question and there's no promise to make their wishes come true, humans will still foolishly waste their time putting their wishes in order, just in case they were ever to meet a genie. Humans are such greedy creatures that they don't even realize it most of the time. Are you talking about me? I think it over quietly, but I never come up with an answer, because I don't have any wishes. I was convinced that the pursuit of purpose is human instinct. Only in the journey of pursuing a purpose can one truly live and have a life. That's why I worked hard to tell the lies of an actor and pursue a peaceful future with my family. For the sake of my purpose, I deceived so many people, including some kind soul, including myself. In the end, I just witnessed a big lie. Just like those lies, I saw this golden age get easily destroyed by the punishing virus. After that, I was transformed into a construct. I didn't want to be, but I was saving the world like a real hero. For a moment, I even began to think it was suitable to live as a construct and make world peace as my new purpose. So much for that idea, huh, Roland? But as you can see, the punishing virus destroyed all hope of achieving my new purpose. Faced with the punishing virus, constructs and cutting-edge technology were far more fabricated than any life. Just like my life as a human. And now I've lost even the faintest wish to live on. So I've chosen not to struggle or be hopeful. Maybe I will consume all my energy and then rot in the scrapyard. Doesn't that sound just fine? Closing his eyes, his vision turns into a black hole. Behind this void, a huge fist is about to fall. Suddenly, a memory of Mandy fills his mind. Perhaps it was the punishing virus's doing. Liar. He seemed to hear someone call him that. You lost your baby cat because she was overfed basically every time she cried, so it can be a real problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm near the end. I think I only have this one node and then the hidden node left. So I gotta be careful to do the hidden achievement. The thing is though, if it's not food that it wants, then why is it crying? What do you want? I don't understand what the baby wants. But he can't even muster up a response. I disagree. That's not the reason. Feeling a slight jolt in his clenched fist, Roland suddenly opens his eyes, raises his arm, and swings it forward. Oh. Right as the giant fist is about to crush him, he sits up and stabs the mechanoid with incredible strength. The giant fist halts in the air and falls down, relying only on inertia. Oh, sorry. I missed that! Roland dodges the giant fist as it slowly falls, then exerts strength in his wrist once more, and pulls out the metal pole. Attached to it, he sees a massive core and a tangled mess of wires. It is the corrupted's core. Even though the mechanoid is huge, the crack in its frame exposed its core. Seizing the opportunity, Roland is able to easily pry it out and weaken it. Oh. Roland had noticed it when he first saw the mechanoid approach. All he had to do was lay on the ground and wait for it to approach. From that angle, the core was fully exposed. All he had to do was pluck it out with a gentle flick of his wrist. How'd I know how to do that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Now I need to look around and see if... He tosses the core to the ground and forces himself to his feet. Looking around, confused, the wailing sound still continues, but it seems to be muted by something. Roland notices a mysterious white color floating through the pile of abandoned frames. Luna! Just by looking at it, the wailing sound seems to deafen. It is a strand of hair, no, 2 strands. Roland sees long white hair tied into two bunches floating through the scrapyard. Luna's pigtails. It dazzles like cold artificial sunlight, but in this dark abyss, he can't avert his eyes. Okay, I'm gonna have to go put the kitten back in the box before. Ooh, Luna. Affection, that's what it wants. Holding both of front paws with each hand usually works. But I can't use both of my hands because I gotta fight now. I gotta go after Miss Luna. I have to link your PTR account to this new email just in case shit happens. If you lose all your progress, you might commit seppuku. No, Wesley. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure everything will be fine. You don't gotta commit seppuku. Okay, I'm gonna go put you back in your box, alright? I'm sorry, and I know you're probably just, you just want warmth and affection, but I'll give you affection after I'm done with the stream, alright? Right now, I'm gonna put you back in the box, shall we? Immediately as I put it down, it started screaming. I can move now. The infection of the virus has stopped. Why? Is it because of that white one? Why don't you follow and ask? You have nowhere to go anyway. So I just stay here. Let Luna go. Bye, Luna. Bye, Luna. Or do I have to walk a bit? Okay, keep going, Luna. Keep going. Get farther and farther away. Or maybe I'm supposed to follow just a little bit. Highly recommend asking a vet for a schedule for feeding so it doesn't get too hungry or too fed. The vet told me like to feed it every 2 to 3 hours. So that's kind of generally what I've been doing.
Ouch.
But the vet did say that if it's sleeping, then to let it sleep a little more before I feed it, just as long as I don't wait too long between feedings. Also, hello, son-in-law. Hello. Is it long? How long has it been? I haven't been noticing, honestly. You need to do this stage twice to get the kitten. Okay. Let's come back from the walk. Welcome back. I just put the kitten back in the box, and I can hear it meowing. I don't think the mic is picking it up, but I can hear it meowing. Okay, I'm supposed to run straight ahead after the second fight instead. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing that's where I'm gonna get the second fight. Okay.
Ouch.
Ouch.
This climax.
Yeah.
The audience is watching.
Yeah.
Should I show more pain in my acting?
This climax.
Okay, go straight ahead. I think this was straight. Wait, that's the direction where Luna is, I think. No? Am I going
Should
after
I show
Luna?
more pain in my acting?
Or here? Okay, I think maybe here. Okay, if I do end up catching up to Luna, then I guess I'll just restart.
Should I show more pain in my acting?
Every 3 hours is mine. Okay, I'm supposed to interact and not fight it. Whoops. Eh. 2 boxes of Pocky. I hope you enjoyed those 2 boxes. I'm not really a Pocky fan, but I think I like the white chocolate almond one. I've had that once before. I like that. You're not willing to bleed for it. You won't be fooling anyone. Probably Roland. That hurts. Very ouch. Take it easy. I know this model. Repair device K4X. They often use it to
Should I show
repair
more
Mandy.
pain in my acting?
This big thing was used to repair Mandy? Human-sized Mandy? Okay. Huh, I wonder if it'll spit out a sheriff. Oh. Probably nothing. He will be broken beyond recognition, just like those constructs on the ground. Ooh, are we gonna see Mandy again? What a boring ending for both you and me. No.
Should I show more
I
pain
can't
in
just
my
end here.
acting?
I don't deserve to. Let's see, what am I supposed to do next? Run straight ahead after the second fight, interact with the NPC, finish the stage regularly, and then replay the stage.
Should I show more pain in my acting?
Okay. So go this way.
Let me hear more of the real story.
Says I'm supposed to go here, but can't seem to go through. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go this way first. Yeah, I think this way first. Okay, so I'm supposed to end the stage regularly and then redo it. Remember the compressed mode? You said that's coming. It looks like Roland pings a bit. Ah, okay.
Should I show more pain in my acting?
Alright, Spirit. Go take a shower. You just got back from exercising. Hi, Miss Luna. I hope you have a good rest of your night, Spirit. Enough. Why do you keep following me? Oh, this is from the hidden or from Luna's interlude. I don't remember, but one of those two. I remember the scene.
This is the end. Are you happy with this farce?
Okay, I'm supposed to do it again. And this time, if I manage to get to Luna without any obstacles, that means I did it. Luna Sip, you talking about yourself or Roland? Okay. I know, baby kitten, I know. Go after Luna. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but the kitten is still meowing. Okay, there don't seem to be any obstacles, so I should be doing a good job. And the second time you need to stay close to Luna. Little kid, like you're staying close. Okay. Why do you keep following me?
This is the end. Are you happy?
Too many Luna Sims to be talking about. It could be any one of you. Yay! Hidden stage. Stinger that nobody... Okay. What was it? Stinger that nobody is watching. As an ascendant, your power will be at my disposal. And what makes you say that? I created you. I am your creator. But you obviously didn't care before. I changed my mind. It's not like you found your purpose, right? Very well. But if I find my purpose, then I will leave. I may even become your enemy. What do you have to say about that? I don't think you're ever gonna become her enemy, Roland. Just saying. You've gone too far. You've simped beyond simping now. This isn't simping anymore. This is an obsession. Yeah, I did it. Do what you will. I will continue with my plan. If I have to squash one more pest, then so be it. You sure like to do as you please, miss. He can't help but sigh, smiling. He stands up and kneels down on one knee towards Luna. He bows his head and clasps his clenched fist to his chest. His voice is solemn as the night. The overplayed gesture is almost comedic. Then let me pledge my allegiance until I find my purpose. Miss Luna. After making his oath, Roland doesn't get up for quite some time. Can you blame the guy though? Fun fact, Luna has the same voices. Yeah, Kiana in Honkai Impact. The voice actor I think is named Rie Kugimiya. She used to voice a bunch of iconic tsunderes, one of which is Shakugan no Shana. I really liked her. She also voiced Taiga in Toradora. Seeing Roland's sudden oath, Luna's face is devoid of all emotion. Even her eyebrows remain unflinching. She tilts her head as if thinking, or perhaps no reason at all. Is that so? Then that's it. Let's get going. Rise. We have matters to attend to. We got shit to do. Let's move. As she speaks, she turns and continues onward. She neither admits nor denies. She simply stands up and leaves. Roland silently follows suit. Bravo, Roland. Wonderful acting skills, as always. The tender voice recognizing his efforts comes from where Roland was just standing. He sees himself with his hair tied, standing behind him, hand raised and shouting. The applause is loud and the whistle is sharp, which is really the best praise for an actor on stage. However, the applause and whistling are harsh to his ears. Acting skills? Maybe. I have been acting all my life. The third-rate knight, the lame deputy, and even the construct soldier can only survive by acting. Shakugan no Shana was one of the first anime you watched besides the Toonami ones, right? Right? I think the first, like, actual anime I watched was definitely Ranma Half, because my dad was watching it, so like I kind of just watched with him while it was on TV. But yeah, Shakugan no Shana was one of the first anime I watched from start to finish. Like, I watched it, I watched all of the episodes from season 1 all the way until season 3. Anyway, there are no other advantages and no ulterior motives. What's wrong with a little improv? I don't even want to live. That hurts, hearing you say that, Roland. Ah, Mandy. If you don't want to live, you should have chosen to be buried with that pile of broken machinery when you learned the truth of the park, right? But you chose to live, because someone has remembered you, your name, and all your experiences. Just because someone has remembered your wonderful performance as a clown, the clown should want to live. He must live. Oh, really? Yes, of course you want to live. If you wanted to die, you've had countless opportunities, whether that be at the park or after becoming a construct. The time you were sent on a solo mission to fight the corrupted, the time your core was almost destroyed, the time you were tricked by your squad and used as bait. Even just now, when you were being crushed by that giant corrupted, you were trying to fool yourself into embracing death. To die this way, you thought you'd made up your mind. But you fought to your last breath and survived. Why do you sound so disappointed, Roland, with a question mark? Roland. You're a professional actor that can memorize a script in seconds. How can you still not see the answer? You want to live. Go pursue your purpose. Just surviving isn't enough. You want to find your purpose, your own purpose. A purpose worthy of a knight to give his life. Not something that can be thrown away so easily. It must be a real purpose that gives you a reason to live. Anything, even if it's cruel and dangerous, the desire to watch the world burn, anything so long as it can give you a reason. You want a reason to live. You gonna break out into song or something, kid? He speaks quickly and to the point. He almost seems to be reciting an advertisement, but the tone is loud and clear, nothing ostentation about it. This is a bit of Luna. This is the Roland with a question mark. And this is our Roland. Roland even imagines looking back to see himself with his hair tied, standing by a bonfire, shoulders squared, hand up in style. Just check the new Kamui PV. Apparently the guy with the mouth full of stitches from My Hero will be the villain of the patch. Oh! Wait, you mean the same voice actor as Zenitsu? Oh my god, I forgot his name, but that guy! Hey! Cool. I mean, we already have Inosuke, right? So might as well have Zenitsu too. Perhaps the tears are more than just a performance, despite what it looks like. It was a wonderful speech, more powerful than the young politician I played. I was really convinced. Now that I'm convinced, let me correct you. Oh, he's gone. I want to live, at least at the moment. I really do want to live, even if there is no reason. I want to live. From now on, I need to find a new reason to live. Live. Where is Liv? It's not as an actor in the park. I can't continue being deceived and controlled like a clown for the amusement of others. It's not as a construct soldier either. I can't be forced to perform daily missions. Not the same VA, but the guy really looks like him in game. Oh, so that's what you meant. I thought you meant it was the voice actor. It must be my own reason. A reason that belongs only to Roland. Roland clenches his fists, strides forward, and doesn't look back. The voice of little Roland disappears behind him. Asnet, Ascendance, the Paradise. All of these are new and unknown concepts. God knows what's ahead, but it's better than turning around and guarding those beliefs that have been crushed into the dirt. Anyway, there's nothing else to look forward to. Guess I'll just grasp at whatever straw I can. Not like it matters anyway. I guess I'll just make her wish come true. And so begins the symphony. And that's it. Roland's backstory all done. So he was a child actor who was basically sold to a show, and then became a human experiment. Again, can't believe I'm saying this, but I do feel sorry for him. Okay, I think you guys mentioned that everything else is still considered kind of a what's the word? A spoiler. So I'll leave that for now. I'll leave the interludes for now. I think tomorrow I'll do the arcade anima first. I'll do Watanabe's because it seems like the game really wants me to do it. And I think you guys said Alpha's is also okay, so I might do that afterwards. Alright. That Kamui brother instantly reminded me of him as well. We also have Shiro and Archer and BGR. Oh, I don't know who their voice actors are. I'm not really into the Type Moon stuff, but that's cool. Guess you can go to arcade anima now. Yeah, I'll do it starting tomorrow. Arcade anima starting with Watanabe, and then I'll do Alpha. I think you guys mentioned that the other arcade animas are basically still spoilers. So only these two are okay. Yeah, sounds good. Alright then, so we'll leave that for tomorrow. I guess, yeah, we'll just leave this here for now. Okay, as usual, Rojak, Latifa, Wesley, and Spirit, if you're still there, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Takeshi, if you're still there, Emmer Grusoy, and Dr. Doof, thank you so much for joining me for tonight's stream. Yes, you too, yes, thank you, and Sticks too. Alright, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good rest of your day. Please take care of yourselves. I will just continue with the arcade anima tomorrow. When you finish those, you get a cool wallpaper that you can use as a loading screen. Oh, you mean the background for this? I don't know what this room is called, so I can just change the room that I'm in then? Fun reading is always... Not just in a sense of BA, but looks and dynamic as well. Oh, okay. Alright, Kakishi, Latifa, Rojak, thank you as well. And thanks for telling me about that, Wesley. I was wondering when I can change the background for this. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. I'm gonna go look at the kitten right now. It stopped meowing. I think maybe it's asleep. Good night. Bye.